This is Agnes de Brunner. Welcome back. We are here for the Women's Elite USA versus Australia rematch. These teams played each other a few days ago. We're tied 3-3, and they're hoping, of course, for me, the commentator, I may be biased, hoping that the USA can pull off a win here. This will make a difference in who they play in the crossover games against the A pod. This is the Women's Elite B pod. Final game for them. And then the following games will be crossover games to determine who goes into the upper playoffs and et cetera. So we have about a minute and a half to start this game here in Quebec City. And both teams, I'm sure, very, very fired up for this game. Should be a great match. And okay, and then driving the underwater cameras, we've got Chris de Brunner. And I am not sure who's doing the surface cameras, but we've got a lot of volunteers here. Once again, great camera system. Don't forget your GoFundMe if you want to help support this camera system that Canada is supplying for free. At halftime, there will always be a GoFundMe link so that you will know where you can donate money. And if somebody is out there in YouTube land, please let me know that my voice is coming through on the chat comments, because I have gone through entire games and thought I was recording and I didn't. And about 15 seconds or so and the game should start. Everybody's lined up ready. Referee's hands are up. Switch to the underwater camera. And we're off. And it's USA in black going left to right. Australia with the white sticks, yellow suits, going right to left in this first half. And over to the far wall. And kind of as expected, no team with a clear advantage yet. They're very well matched. And looks like Ian Curtin coming to join me to do some commentary for Australia. And I did not.
Good afternoon, Agnes.
Good afternoon, Ian. And advantage Australia.
They're looking to move the puck wide, and they keep coming across to this close side. And very nice flick up to the forward, but very good defense there by Tierra, the American captain. And America looking to get a good drive going down this close wall here, and driving it right into the corner.
They followed up by Elsa on the wall.
And you can see the Australian defenders getting in there, securing the puck, looking to maintain possession here. And they've got a little bit of a break by the look of it. Oh, and US just getting bodies down to keep the pressure on Australia in this case. Tierra looking to make a good drive there. But Australia maintaining possession, keeping possession and passing it between them.
Cheryl passing it back to Yana. Elsa waiting in the wings. And up front there, Beth Ann Morley. Hopefully USA can get an early goal here. It will help their confidence. Okay, and I hear on the YouTube comments that my commentary is coming through. Thank you for letting me know. I feel like you're a little bit in a cave here. Sometimes you don't know what's going on outside. And there's Cheryl driving it up the wall. Pass to Kim, her sister Kim, and back into the corner.
So the US had a lot of pressure on the Australian corner here, and it looks like a advantage here for the US against the illegal use of the free arm. and the puck being set 5 meters out from the Australian goal. This is a good opportunity here for Australia to attack. Oh, for Australia to defend, sorry, and America to attack.
And there's a timeout called by Australia. Probably just regroup a little bit. It's very, very important for them not to let this early goal in mentally. And of course, you know, obviously anytime the other team scores, it's not a good thing, but especially first goal, that's a tough one. Puts you in a different frame of mind. So we've got about 30 seconds left in the timeout. U.S. will have the advantage and hope to capitalize on that and drive it into the goal.
So 10 seconds left in the timeout. And the timer will start when the referee signal.
And there's Jana de Bruyne on the puck, waiting for the signal. And we're off.
And it looked like a deflected flick going in. US looking to scoop the puck into towards the goal, but the Australian defenders staying down, and
nice
Australia
pass
looking to
there,
drive out.
but picked up by Elsa. And a call.
And it looks like another foul by the
USA.
Australians there.
Good
So
for USA.
They're keeping the pressure on Australia. The play's been pretty much in this corner for most of this first half so far.
And Tierra with the puck. Forward to, I believe, that's Jen Smith. And now Kim with the puck. And Australia pulls it out of there. Does not have clear control.
Does get pulled into the middle of the goal area, which is a little bit of a dangerous play, but play does go all the way across to the other side, and the US recycle that quickly, and they look to bring it back to this side again.
Nice steal on the Australian player's part.
And Australia had a few numbers down supporting there, and
a call advantage Australia.
so this will help relieve a little bit of pressure.
Yeah.
The ladies have been working very hard in this first half so far.
Absolutely. USA a little bit late there on the advantage, or their disadvantage. And once again going up the wall. The U.S. team really likes the wall. The Australian team generally likes to open up the play more. And USA is doing a good job keeping it on the wall, which is where they like it. And another call, looks like advantage USA against Australia. And a team warning for stick infringement.
Looked like a number 11 actually warning.
Oh,
there
just a warning. It wasn't a team.
for the player.
Good thing Ian's paying attention. And advantage USA up by the Australian goal. And back into the corner.
We saw there a lot of the Australian ladies on the bottom there, then surfacing for some fresh air, and then quickly coming back down. You can see they've got a good cycle going to get defenders in there and keeping that puck in the corner and stop the American attack.
Yeah, there's always a lot of bodies on the bottom in these women's games, the elite women's. It's rare to not have at least 3 players on each team down, which makes for a really great game. And a beautiful takeaway there by the Australian number.
And she's looking for support, curls and kicks out of that curl and keeps going. And
good
again
effort.
looking for support. And then look.
Sierra pulling it away. Up to Jen Smith, who's holding it on the wall. And back to Kim, I think. Nope, that was Katrina. There's a call. And advantage to Australia. Didn't catch what the call was. It looked.
So the Australians down. Oh. And it looked like there was a late call there for a timeout for USA. That was a little bit of a late call there. Generally, they try and not start the play with the buzzer.
Right.
So the Australian coach there, Eden Brown, having a quick chat to the ladies.
And some tight camera work there. All right, so still 0-0, 7 minutes into the first half. So as expected, it was a very close game, and it will be. And last time it was 3-3. Australia also tied France 0-0. So Australia's had their share of really tough games. All right, and Australian advantage.
And we're almost close to the halfway line as Australia look to swing the puck wide, pull the opposition team across, and it looks like a very quick call there. It looked like the Australian player may have touched the puck too early, so they're resetting it for an equal puck, which is the signal when they referees cross their arms in front of each other. Yep, we can see there.
And equal puck, both teams have to stay on the surface. They can't go down until the buzzer sounds. So you can see it's a different setup, quite different setup from an advantage puck, where they can go anywhere in the pool as far as top and bottom. Chera battling to keep control. Australia coming out with the puck.
And looking to move it wide, trying to stretch out the American team there. But America looks like they've got enough players down to defend. Australia keeping possession of the puck, and again switching the play across to the close side.
And nice job by Kim, following that around, following the play across, and then cutting back. And once again, Kim in there, and a call.
And it looked like an illegal stoppage there by the Australians.
So advantage USA. They've had a lot of advantage. USA's had a lot of advantage pucks here. Hopefully they can get one of these pucks in. And once again, going out toward the wall. Elsa taking it across the wall. Nice pass forward.
But some good defense there by Australia, but just losing a little bit.
USA keeping a lot of pressure there on the wall, just pushing them back. Nice cycling.
You see the fresh players coming in, getting very flat on the bottom, getting good body position there. And Australia looking to
and there's Tiara,
have a mini drive, but
Tiara. And there's a call. I think it might have been a face shot there.
no, it looked like obstruction there, and they're calling obstruction against the US.
Okay, so sigh of relief, I'm sure, for Australia, getting that out of their corner.
As Australia start to swim with the puck.
And Jen Smith down for the first hit.
Making a
And
good
USA
drive, but here's the
swimming around.
US swinging it.
Back on the far wall, USA where they like to be. They are willing to take it across, but they always want to end up on the wall. And I think the puck went out of bounds on a U.S. player. I could not see what happened, but advantage Australia. Someone's big shot went across the wall. And there's the U.S. team poised, ready to take this advantage. Well, for the disadvantage that they have.
Again, looking
Lined
to
up
swing it
ready.
wide, and
Right through the middle, but picked up by a U.S. player, by Kim, I believe. Who takes
Yeah,
it across.
Australia just losing a puck forward there. enabling the US to get possession and stop that drive.
And now Australia's turn to swing. So these teams are going to be very tired. All these swings are great playing. I love to see it. But it's very, very tiring on the teams. And pushing through with Kim. Battling through and back to Tierra. Spins around, goes back up the wall.
Looks like the referees are playing
Waiting
advantage
for
to the
help.
US as well. Might have been a little infringement there. And
there's the call that probably because of the advantage. As soon as possession went to Australia, the referees called that foul.
so the US getting put under a little bit of pressure here in the end of this first half, and Australia having a little bit of the better of this second period so far. But it's a good opportunity here for the US to attack. But again, Australia looking to find some space around the outside of the edges of this pool.
No score on either team, so we're still working hard. And USA deciding to go around, swing wide, but Australia picks it up and finishes the swing for them. And in this kind of game, very, very key is maintaining possession of this of the puck. And USA gets the possession back up to Jen Smith. Here to Jen. Possession switching here, back and forth. And a call on.
Looks like illegal use of the free arm there, and a warning for the player.
And it's a U.S. player. I can't tell who.
And thank you to Michael Riccitelli for the comments. It was great playing against you yesterday.
And once again a cross, but Australian possession. And again, a little hard to tell what's going on the far wall. Possession changing right, left. And just as Australia picks it up, there's a call, advantage Australia.
Yeah, it's been a little bit stop-start in this half.
And number 6, presumably U.S. number 6, which would be Brenna.
So Australia looking to take advantage of this advantage in the last 90 seconds of this first half. Looking to find some nice space around the outside and make some room. Looking again to pass it forward and keep possession. A lot of US players there on the ground trying to stop that drive by Australia. You can see the Australia player waiting in the middle. It was a great pass there. She's a bit unsupported right now, but players coming down, and great furious defense there by the US ladies.
Wow. Okay, and take that out of there. There's Kim taking out the puck out. Boy, that was a dangerous time for USA. They did a good job pulling it out of there. It was a little scary for a while. Taking
it away to the safety of that wall side. Generally, as a player, you like the puck to be on the walls if you're defending, and in front of the goal if you're trying to attack. It's much easier.
And the Australians had it directly in front of that goal. It was a very scary time for USA. They're much more secure turf right now, and there's somebody with the run, maybe Kim, I can't tell. And Australia picks it up and swings it around, but US is going to keep that pressure up. Stop the Australian team from completing that swing.
And there we are. That's the end of the first half.
And halfway. Now I can read some of the comments.
There's a lot of action, a lot of swimming going on in that first half.
Yeah, the fitness for sure. That's a big deal. These ladies have been working. I'm sure both teams just been working like crazy to get fit. No matter how fit they are, they always want to be fitter. It's been a lot of time doing that. And again, up on your screen, you've got the GoFundMe link. And if at all possible, If you're enjoying watching these live live feeds, um, so we lost our screen. If you're enjoying,
Switch.
we have. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Um, been forgetting to. I need to switch cameras between underwater and above water, and I forgot.
No.
Anyway, so our host Canada for these World Championships are supplying the video for free. In past Worlds, often the spectators had to pay for the coverage, and then it usually wasn't nearly as nice as it is here. So if you can, put a little money in that GoFundMe site to encourage Canada and tournaments in the future to support camera systems like this.
Yeah, this is a lovely facility here. Playing in this depth for a lot of the US players. This is the only 3-meter pool. They have the option.
Yeah, I don't think the U.S. has any 3-meter pools. There's one that's 11 feet deep in Texas, and it's got a really rough bottom. I think there's one player at these Worlds that regularly plays at that depth, and she's on the women's masters team. But definitely this depth of pool is very unusual for the U.S. teams. But so far, pretty much I think once you get used to it, most people seem to like it. Certainly extra depth is it's better to have a pool that's a little deeper than you're used to rather than a pool that is shallower.
Yeah. And we're into day 5 of the actual competition itself. Games officially started on Friday, but most of the teams were here for practice days from Monday, I believe. So
yeah, so they've had several days. Some of the teams got here as early as Saturday before the competition, so they had almost a full week of getting used to this pool. And it looks like about 10 seconds left in the halftime, and the score is still 0-0 in a game that we knew would be close, and hopefully one of the teams can. Hopefully, USA team can score in the second half.
And in the other women's game going on right now, just after halftime, the Great Britain ladies are winning 5-0 over Argentina.
And there's Australia with an early possession, passing it around nicely. They just want to keep the possession. And USA wanting to go right to left now on the screen. So opposite of what they were doing the first half. Strong drive on the wall. And back to Tierra. And some of these Australian ladies played against Tierra in their nationals. Tierra went to Australia to play over there. So they might be a little bit familiar with each other. After a few years, a lot of these ladies start to get to know each other real well anyway.
So advantage there for the US. And it looks like an Australian player has been kicked out there. Can't quite make it. Looks like number 5. So that Hannah Robert Tissot. So she will be out for 1 minute. This is a great opportunity for the US to attack. And they're looking to play their same normal position, game plan, taking it down the walls and driving strongly.
And Tierra dropping that shoulder, and nice job maintaining control, and a beautiful pass forward. I can't see who that is. Probably Katrina. Kim following up, and USA deep into the Australian end of the pool. And Australia, nice job pushing it back out along the wall. But they need to get through Tierra and Kim. That's a challenge. And Kim driving up the wall.
So Australia looking to just maintain possession and keep the puck for those last 5 seconds as the player gets back into the water now. So she'll be coming straight across from the penalty box into the play.
She'll be nice and
there
fresh
we go.
too.
She's had a nice minute.
And a nice strong drive.
Keeping
Australia.
possession, looking to swim out of that curl.
And that's key. What I've seen a lot on the Australian players is moving the puck around and just maintaining that possession. Very, very disciplined. Just don't take it what looks like a good play unless you're sure that you can maintain possession while you do it.
So it looks like an advantage for Australia. Yep. Sorry, I'm just peering over the screens we have here in the commentary box into the pool side. The Australian ladies late to come down for this advantage as they again look to swim it wide. And it looks like they've called that as an illegal stop by Australia.
So who's out? Okay. They threw out Jana's sister Elsa in place of her. It's actually Jana de Bruyne out right now. Advantage USA. And Katrina on the wall. Over to Kristen. Nice pass forward to Brenna. And Kristen staying down there. Nice job. Tiara and Elsa, and Brenna once again.
So the US back to full strength, so 6-on-6 now.
And boy, they've been playing into that far corner a lot. The USA has really done a good job driving it up into that Australian end. They just need to move it out to the middle and into the goal.
And Jana was down fighting there, trying to get the puck in, but obviously that 1 minute sitting out helped her.
And Tiara maintaining possession. And back to Brenna.
Oh.
And beautiful pickup by the Australian number 12. And Tiara once again getting possession. Quick flick forward, right into Katrina's arm. See if there's a call on that one. Yep. So they'll give advantage to Australia.
Yep, for illegal stoppage.
So play like that, when the puck is shot at you, it's almost reflex to move your arm for it, but it will get you a call. So Katrina getting a call.
So still very even after the first 5.5 minutes of the second half.
Yeah, it's a nerve-wracking game for everybody, I'm sure. Both teams desperately want to win this game.
And it looks like the intensity hasn't stopped. As we get a break from Australia as they look to get numbers down.
And
the US has got
bodies on the bottom, and the momentum is still going toward the goal. This is a scary, scary time. It looks like I think it went in.
And the referees are signaling goal, and yes, goal for Australia. And that looks like number 6.
Nice play, Australia.
Elsa Game. Yep.
And that was a really nice drive, kept up the pressure, and looks like team captain from USA, Tiara, is having a talk with the referee. I'm not sure what she had to say there, but I'm sure some frustration.
She may be asking if the referee saw a particular foul that she...
Yeah, most likely.
Or just questioning.
Specifically, I don't know which one, but...
So timeout called by the US here, just almost midway into the second half, just after Australia scores. So
right, need to regroup, catch your breath, and hopefully not let that happen again.
So just a little bit of a different strategy here with Australia. There's 6 players staying here on the wall for this timeout, and their other 4 players staying in the sub box, while the US get all 10 players into the pool and chat to everybody.
And Australia swinging around again. They're very willing to move the puck across the pool.
Yeah, the style of play they use
Very
is to maintain
tight,
possession, and
yeah.
they don't mind moving backwards
Yep.
as long as they keep control of the puck.
Yep. And a lot of back and forth there,
Oh.
but Australia maintaining possession through all that.
And getting another good drive going forward
Yep.
on that far side.
And what they really are good at, the Australians like to go right down the middle of the pool, push right through the crowd, and clearly what they're trying to do again worked quite well for the last goal that they scored, and here they are with
So it looks like
very
Australia
high
have been
pressure.
were quite excited by that
And
first
Tierra
goal.
moving it out, hopefully keeping it out of the goal. See Kim
Oh.
up there and right back down toward the U.S. and advantage USA. Refs timeout.
It looks like they're also calling a subbing foul
On
from Australia. So a subbing foul occurs when one of the players that's coming into the sub box doesn't fully get their head out of the water before the other player is left.
and Kristen Straley taking the puck. And
So
nice
it's-
follow up by Kristen.
So Australia have opted to send Victoria Wickham out for a minute. Generally the captain gets to choose on a subbing foul. So
And
they'll
a
have
nice stride by the USA ladies up the wall. And Kim with the puck out and around. Call.
but it
Okay,
looks like
advantage to Australia.
that will relieve some pressure here as we see both teams getting some fresh players into the pool.
And both teams a little late getting down.
Yeah, it's been a
A
frantic
lot of
second
subbing.
half. I mean,
Yep.
the intensity was pretty high in the first half, and they've continued it and probably even
Kim
increased
on
it
the
so far.
wall, Tierra backing her up. See if the U.S. If they can keep it on the wall, they do great. If they let Australia take it off, they have quite a battle. And all the way across to the far side. Looks like it's still U.S. possession, but it's always hard to tell on that wall. And
Looks like
Australia coming out with the puck.
looking to quickly drive forward. US looking for the safety of that far wall there. Looks like the players maintaining possession, looking to get the drive going forward.
And good position on the bottom there on the U.S. part. And Australia taking possession back. It's just back and forth. It's an exhausting game.
Yeah, it's been very even.
Nice effort on Australia's part. Yep, and they don't quite have possession. They move the momentum going back in away from the USA direction, but USA regained that. And a beautiful forward play, but a foul called. And refs timeout, I think.
And it looks like another subbing foul by
foul.
Australia. This time it might be for 2 minutes. And Australia have elected to send number 12, Sarah Tyndall, out. So Australia will be looking to maintain possession and keep control of the puck. Looks like they're very late on getting into this.
Yeah, I think that threw them off a little bit. And a call. I think maybe they didn't touch the. Oh, did they calling encroachment on U.S.?
No.
Or no? Okay, so Australia was a bit late coming down there, and I think they have 5 seconds.
Yep.
Apparently, did not get there within 5 seconds, according to the clock in the ref's head. So that's a.
And
same as-
Australia have called a timeout here
Yeah.
as we go into the last 5 minutes of this first half.
And then when the puck comes back into play, it will be on an equal puck. Because the Australians had advantage, and they will lose that advantage because of the because they're.
And the chief ref there just explaining to number 12 what the issue was with the subbing. And the chief ref today is Rudolf Pretorius from South Africa. There's quite a few countries here represented, 16 in total, I believe, across the 4 divisions. And we've got support staff and referees from, I think, most of those countries as well. Both teams go down for the equal puck. Looks fairly even.
Yeah, it always takes a little while to establish who actually has possession right now. It does appear to be Australia, but U.S. is taking that back. And out and across, I believe that's Kim.
And Australia chasing the swing.
For a player to pass to. Got all the way to the wall and is just going to keep moving it forward. Back to Yana and Kim going forward for the pass. Beautiful play.
Great effort staying down.
On Kim's part, yes, absolutely. She's been down there a long time. And Tiara backing that up, and that goal is within sight. Tiara over to, and it's right in there. Someone get that in.
And Australia just maintaining enough defenders.
Nice job on Australia's part, defending that. That was really, really close. Tiara looking to move that around, and we've got very few people. Everybody's on the top trying to catch some breath. And a pass picked up by Australia. And USA trying to get that possession back. Australia certainly doesn't want to give that back. And Tiara once again grabbing that puck. And Kim once again grabbing the puck, moving it in over to Yana, swinging it around, trying to get it into that goal, and instead going to the other wall.
Yeah, USA not successful getting into the goal from this side, so trying to stretch the Australian team apart by swinging it all across to the other corner. But it looks like Australia now back to full contingent, so they've got 6 against 6 for the last 2.5 minutes of this game.
And I believe if this game ends as a tie, the U.S. has fewer goals against, so they would end up higher in the standings. So USA would be happy with a tie, but they cannot let Australia win this game. And advantage Australia. Sorry, I forgot to switch my camera. And another battle along that wall. We got about 2 minutes left. And Australia knows darn well that they can't let USA score. Beautiful drive by Tiara. She can maintain possession and get it to one of her players. And looks like Australia got the possession back. Quite a battle there. Australia doing a nice job maintaining possession and now has the pressure on 2-on-1. If they can keep that pressure on. Tiara going to help out Kristen.
And looking for the switch
nice
back.
Nice job following up that play. She's been down there a long time. And Katrina hoping for the pass now. And again, USA has a chance. Kim has the puck. Really nice job on the U.S. team, passing the puck back and forth, working it up the pool slowly but surely. And 1 minute left. Nice drive on the goal. Let's see if we can get that in. We do have a foul call. And time will stop on a foul at this point since we're within 2 minutes of the end of the game. And I believe that's advantage USA.
Yep. So USA looking to attack in this last minute.
They've got 1 minute left. Hopefully they can put one in. So tie would put them ahead of Australia in the standings.
And both teams down fairly quickly there. Looking to drive, and Australia get the break.
USA is going to have all their bodies down.
So just down initially from both teams there, and then more players coming down from the US to support. Doesn't look like Australia's getting the support in there initially.
They just need to keep it in the corner.
One player holding the puck with 30 seconds left to go in this game.
And Australia, I'm wondering if they're going to start getting a delay of game call as long as they're holding that in the corner. And there is indeed a call. Advantage USA. Unsportsmanship like that could be a delay of game. That's kind of a ref's choice what they want to do, how they want to call that.
The referees are just going to call, and
12 seconds left. So the Australian team can keep the puck in the corner legally with one player, but they can't alternate players holding it into the corner.
Yeah, as soon as the second player touches the puck in the corner, they have to look to move it out of the corner. So whatever happens has to happen fairly quickly, with only 12 seconds left in this second half. It's been a very even game with both teams having a few opportunities to score, but
okay, and they're kicking out a player, but with just 12 seconds left, that was probably worth it for them to risk getting that call, for Australia to get that call and lose a player, because that just ate up time on the clock. So that might have been a calculated play on their part. So USA with 12 seconds to make a goal. Looks like Australia clearing out of there. They can just go back into the corner to kill more time. And it looks like a win to Australia. 1-0. Oh, sorry.
Yeah. And there we see the end of the game. A very exciting game. Like so many of these other elite games, this one finishing with just one goal being the difference. So Australia winning 1-0.
Yeah, so Australia and US, when they played last, were tied 3-3. Australia was tied 3-3 with France, and then USA-France was won by France within 1 point, and then the rematch here, USA-Australia, Australia won by 1 point. A lot of really, really close games and really hard games and very exciting games, well played on everyone's part.
Well, thank you for joining me in the commentary box.
Thank you for joining me in, and
I will see you around.
All right,
Thank you.
I'm
Bye-bye.
sure I will. See everybody later. Keep tuning in.
Yep. Hi, and I'm here with Tiara, the USA captain. How was that game? It looked fairly ferocious down there.
Yes, it was really back and forth. We had some nice control along the walls, and then when it broke out in the open, it was anybody's puck. So it was really back and forth.
And so yesterday's game, or the last game you played against Australia was 3-3.
Yes.
A lot better defense this time.
Oh, definitely from both teams. I think both of us struggled to get the puck in the trough. We pretty much knew any one mistake was going to turn into a goal. So I think both teams really buckled down.
Okay, so what have you got next coming up?
So tomorrow we play Netherlands in the first round of the playoffs, and if we win, we'll advance to the top 8. So we'll be really focused on that game for sure.
Getting some good sleep tonight, I imagine.
I think I'll go to bed right now, actually.
Good luck.
Thanks very much.
All right.